What's up YouTube? So in today's video I'm going to be doing a coolant pressure test on the GT500. If you didn't watch the previous video, it overheated and it shot coolant everywhere, and so right now I'm trying to find out what's wrong with it exactly. So we're going to see if we can find the leak either from one of the hoses or the water pump or whatever or something. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the cap off. I have this, it's a snap-on cooling system tester, so all you have to do, you get the specific one that'll actually attach to your car. I already set that up, and it's as simple as just, you basically just do as the name of the tool says, you just pressurize it, and you're not supposed to do this while the car is hot. And then once you just do that, here, let me tighten it really quick. Once you do that, it'll basically be like if the car was on without actually damaging it, and you'll be able to tell if it's leaking from anywhere, and if it is, you'll be able to locate it pretty quickly and pretty easily. So that's what the plan is for right now. I'm going to put the camera down, aim it while I do it, and hopefully I can find the leak. Hoping. I don't think it's a hose. I really don't think it's a hose, but I hope it is, because it'll be a lot easier to fix. So let's see what's up. Alright, it's locked on. Adding pressure to it. I'm only going to put it to about 12 psi. You shouldn't go higher than 15. Or at least you shouldn't need to, because you don't want to damage anything either. So far, no visible leaks, and I'm at about 10 psi. Just gonna pump it up a little bit more. Alright, it's at about 12.5 psi right now. And so far, there are no visible leaks. I'm going to put the camera on the bottom. Make sure there's no leaks. Okay. I see one spot. I don't know if you guys can see it right there next to that leaf. I want to make sure it's from this. Definitely coolant. Okay, there we go. Leaking over there. It's gonna go somewhere now. Okay. So you see through here to those hoses, you can see the spot right there where it's leaking at. Let me go to manual focus. Right down there, you can see it's leaking. That spot wasn't there right now when I just put the camera on the ground. So it's leaking from somewhere over here. Okay, let me get a better look at it, see if I can find out exactly where it's leaking from. Alright, so I put the cap back on, put the tester over there. So it does have a leak. It's pretty small. You can see it. It's not a puddle yet, but it's getting bigger. You can see over there. it's coming from the same area where there's a hose and where the water pump is at. So it's definitely one of the two. I'm really hoping it's not the water pump, just because that's more work. But if it is, well, at least now I know that it's a leak, and it puts an ease on my mind knowing where it's at, knowing or having an idea at least what's wrong with the snake. But yeah, I didn't get a clip, of course, of when it was smoking all the coolant and when it overheated, because I wasn't planning for it and I was just driving home from work. But snake, it runs fine. I just started it. I don't want to start it again. I just don't want to have it running until I get it fixed, just to like make sure I don't mess anything else up and make a smaller problem into a bigger problem. But yeah, thankfully it's either just going to be the water pump, a hose, or both. But I'm probably just gonna, if it's a hose, I'm going to do the hose and thermostat. If it's just a water pump, I'll probably just do water pump and thermostat, just to make sure that my thermostat's also working. Besides that, I'm hoping that's it. And if it ends up being the water pump, well, then I'll do an install video on how to swap out your water pump on the 07 to 09 GT500s. I don't know if it's the same for the 10 to 14s. But that's basically it. I don't have the parts with me today because I didn't know what it was exactly. But now I'm going to probably raise it tomorrow and take a better look at it and do the same test again while it's in the air. I just can't right now because I have to head out somewhere. But that's the plan. So thank you guys for watching. I know it's not a mod video or anything crazy, but things like this happen, especially when you have a race car. But she will be running hopefully soon, and there will be a lot more different kind of videos later on besides, you know, fixing it. I wanted to do pull videos, GT500 versus whatever car. I want to do a few race videos just to see where the car is at. Currently looking for Charger and Challenger Hellcats and a GT350. I'd really like to race a GT350. So if you know somebody or you're somebody that has a GT350 in the Sacramento area, hit me up once this is running, of course, once it's running, and let's set something up. I've always wanted to race one, and I want to see where this thing stands next to all these big boy cars. But that's it for this video. So if you liked it, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.